I am so excited to be doing this little clip for you today. This little clip is just going to help you to know what to do if you got one of these boxes that came to your house. Some of you are away from me that don't have the ability to be able to open this with me. I still love to open this with any brand new consultant. So if you're away from me, here you go. Here's what you're going to get this morning. Some of you guys have received your box. Okay? You might be going, why did I order that? Some of you guys are so excited you can't stand to tear into this box. Some of you are going to open it and say, oh my gosh, this is absolutely wonderful. I am so excited, and go out and just get excited with it. Others are going to open up and say, oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in here. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. And others, you're going to say, I'm not even quite sure why I ordered this box. So that's the good news. It doesn't matter what you're thinking when you order this box today. It only sometimes makes a difference what you do with this box. When I look at what I have gotten out of my initial starter kit, it amazes me to this day. And when I joined, I had no idea what would all come out of that box, but I wasn't scared to just do something with it. And like I would tell anybody in this business, as a woman, when you get this box, and you've now been given the opportunity to do Mary Kay, you are the game changer for yourself, your own financial situation, or your family's life. This box can be a game changer. And I like to share too that my husband and I have a very comfortable lifestyle, even because of what he does and the money that he makes for our family. But this is the game changer for families. You women have the opportunity to make a difference with what I'm going to open up in this box. So if you don't believe that, I want you to even just keep an open mind on that. And if you need more money, it's in this box. If you need more friends, they're in this box. If you want to travel more, it's in this box. If you need anything you need, it's in this box. If you take it and let your imagination go and to think, maybe I could do something with this, or what could I do with this? That's how I want you to think while we're opening this box today. Now, I first want to show you though, look at this cutie. If you think you can't do Mary Kay, this is the box that I started with. It was pink, it cracked, it was not really cute. You open it up, and of course this is old, so don't judge me. Okay, so it looked like a scientific experiment. Okay, and this is how I started out when I joined Mary Kay. We had fluids that looked like this, that were kind of scary. Yep, they were like orange. And we had everything for very dry skin, so it would drip off of oily skin years ago. We had a little red rouge. It was one color, and we put on everybody. Okay? We had eyeshadows in little powders that when you squeezed them, there was air pockets in them, and the powder would go all over your customers, and we would have a mess. And we would have to stir these eyeshadows up with water and convince them that this was great. Okay? And then we had foundations that were all pretty orange. Okay? And that was kind of my kit. So I just wanted to show you this kit. So if I could do this, now let me show you the case that you can do it with. So that was my case. Now, also I have to show you this little piece out of the archives. This was my other accessory that I had in my business. This was the famous burgundy tote bag. It, of course, had the old Mary Kay logo on it. Look at the straps. I wore the straps right out. So, this was my second piece of equipment that I started out to build my dynasty. Okay, so, do you have to have anything perfect? No. So that was my other piece. Now, you guys, fast forward a few years, you get this great box. Okay. Home run Mary Kay Cosmetics when you open this box up. So you are going to open this box and you're going to tear into it. And you're going to try and figure out what is in this box for me and my family. And you're going to open it up. And you're first going to run into a slip that will be your slip for your tax deduction. That is your first tax deduction. Do not forget to file this as a business because you're going to be thankful because you'll get more money back for having a new business. So that is your first slip. You're going to put that in your expenses. Okay? You got that. Look at this cute little card you got. And it says, hello, gorgeous. Welcome to the most amazing company there is. That's what it should say. I don't even know what it says, but that's what it should say. And the sky's the limit. Okay? And the sky's the limit whether you get $100 a month out of this case or you get $100,000 a month out of this case. Okay? So you got your little welcome letter. Okay? Then, the next level. Oh, here's the bag. Okay, remember my bag. Okay, now this is the bag you guys get. Let's get real. You get this amazing black bag. It is not like mine. It is, look at that. I mean, really, you guys look at the bag you get. It's a designer bag. Okay, so now you got the designer bag on. Okay, then in your box, you're going to tip out the most amazing thing ever. You can just get rid of that big box. Okay, that's what we're doing here. Now, look what you have. Okay. Look at that box. Who makes a box like that? But this was one of Mary Kay's biggest wishes when she started this company, that if just one more woman today discovers how great she really is, it will be a great day. Mary Kay used to say that all the time, you guys. She was an amazing lady. So now we got the bag. Okay, now we got the box. Now watch this. It's like a party in a bag. Who gets a box like this? Look at this. I hope you're opening your box right now with me. Really, look at that. It's a party in a box. Okay, so here we go. So here's now your new box. You get a magazine. I want you to read this magazine. This magazine is real light. It's just, it covers a lot, but yet it's just a great read for you as a brand new consultant. That's your very first step. Read the book. Okay? Then, oh, look at this great date book you get. I mean, you should be tearing into this. Now, if you have another current date book, because you're a teacher, because whatever that you are currently liking or works for you, feel free to use it. But if not, this is a great date book. Okay? Oh, how cute is this? So, you want to try and use this date book if you don't already currently have one, because you will need a date book to put Mary Kay into your already busy life. There's not a woman that I train to this day that doesn't start Mary Kay with an already busy lifestyle. So just know that. You are going to learn to fit this in the cracks of time in your already crazy life. Okay? Nobody's just sitting around doing nothing usually when they join Mary Kay. So you can do this. Okay? Date book. You get the American Autobiography, a great read. I highly suggest you read this book right away. It allows you to understand our company's legacy and our heritage and why our company is so amazing. It's like no other company you'll ever work for, guarantee you. So read the book. Okay, then in here we got goodies for days. Then you get this little cardboard sign. Now, I'm not really sure if we're supposed to carry this to our parties, but I would probably put it in my office. It's a little sign. You can put it in your office if you have an Mary Kay office, or someday if you have an office, or maybe you might have an open house. It's kind of just a little prop that you can use. So whatever you want to use that for, you can. So you got that. Now we'll get into the goodies. Oh, here we go. I'll pull this out first, just because it's in the way. You get the Mary Kay satin hands. Open that up. If you haven't tried it on yourself, you be the first guinea pig to try that. And then you take it and you show anybody you want to. Right there is a good just opener to any class, any party, anybody walks into your house today. Show them our satin hands. You can use satin hands and feet. But you now have that as one of your demos. So that's going to go in your little bag here. So I'm literally going to pack your bag. Okay? So we're packing the bag. You got that. Now, in here you get 4 mirrors and trays. Now, I'm going to pack this the way I pack it. There's no right or wrong way neither. I'm just going to put it together to organize it a little bit, but there are different theories to this. Mine's not any better than anybody else's, but it's just the way I do it. So you can change it, fix it, whatever you want to do. But in this case, in the box, is now 4 mirrors and trays. If you do your first order, as soon as you do it, you will get more free mirrors and trays from the company. So, you're first going to dig out the mirrors and the trays, open them up. I do take them out of the bags because these bags are very handy for organization. So you got those going. So there are your 4 new mirrors and trays. Insert into new starter kit. Right there. Okay, now we have these clear trays. These are just what are going to go in the new mirrors and trays you got in there, and that is what of course you're going to squirt the lotions in. Okay, and of course they're disposable and you throw them away. You should buy more from the company when you need some. We do have a system of tray insert cards that go underneath these. There's another clip on that on a video. We use a different closing sheet and a different little tray inserts, and it's a color-coded system. So if you don't understand that, we'll get that to you forthcoming. And it lays under there. It tells you then what is in each hole to help you for all the 4 different skin types we have, or the 4 skin cares we have. As well as washcloths. If you like them, use them. These are not my favorite. I'll just be flat out honest. I like a regular washcloth. So you can go out to the local dollar store, wherever, and buy yourself some washcloths, mauve, something, and put them in your case. If you like these, use these. My daughter loves these because they're disposable and she doesn't have to wash washcloths. So it is totally, again, there's no right or wrong to what you're doing here. Keep that in mind. Now, I do love these. These are little tent cards with eraser pens that you can actually put when you have a bigger party, or we use them at our meetings all the time, and we write their name on so people feel very personalized. So if you like them, use them. They'll also be in your case down along the side. Okay, then we have placemats. If you like these, again, use these. If you don't want to use them, that's fine too. But you have these placemats if you'd like to put on a mirror and tray for looks, for keep the table maybe clean and dry or whatever. So just know that you have the placemats. Okay, now then we get to all these jars. We've got lots of boxes in here. Okay, in this kit is the major skincare is our Time Wise. And I'm going to be keeping all these boxes that I take the stuff out of for a reason. Okay, there is the pink cleanser. There is the pink striped moisturizer. I usually put that in one bag here. And that's your one Time Wise skincare for dry to normal skin. Okay, insert. Then, grab another bag. I would put your oily in another one. And this is, like I said, this is just one way to put together for you now to organize yourself. But there's a million different ways you can keep changing this as you learn and grow. Here's the oily one with a purple line. Same skincare, just different formula for the different skin type. Then, of course, we have our day-night. Okay? Now, the day-night is just the anti-aging to the program, of course. When you add these 2 jars to these 2 jars, now we got the miracle. Okay? And just a fast forward to, coming up in the next couple months, you will see the skincare change. It will still be Time Wise skincare, but it will just be called Time Wise Skincare 3D. So it's going to be the same theory here, just a little bit different. So there's no need to worry about it because it's going to be so like what we're doing right now, but just better. So put that in your case. Now, we have foundations. These are actually not foundations. These are literally tinted moisturizers. They have started to put these in the case because I think one reason they are simpler. There is 1, 2, 3, see these? 4, 5. The good news is for a new consultant like yourself, it does help you pick foundations a little bit easier because there are only 5 mistakes you can make, okay? Because it goes from the lightest face to the darkest, okay? So from, ivory girl to a bronze. So it covers you a little bit more so you can not be scared of, if you run into somebody, you don't have too light a foundation, you don't have too dark foundation. So that kind of covers you. So as a new consultant, these are a little bit easier to pick. Now, I do believe, though, in our regular foundations are the best foundations in the world. So, in my opinion, as fast as you can get the other foundations in this kit, you should. And if you're really going to do this serious. Because our medium coverage, even if you start with medium coverages, we have medium coverage and full coverage. Medium coverage is just for most people that have normal skin, and the luminous is more for anybody that has dry skin. That's the only difference between the 2 foundations. So, if you want to get started, a baby step, put in the mattes, because everybody could try the mattes. But of course, when you would sell them, you might want to give the other woman the luminous if she has really dry skin. But one of the first things I'd put in this case are the matte foundations. And get good at showing all of our matte foundations. Because these are more of they're called CC. They're a correcting. They are a tinted moisturizer. They're not a full-fledged foundation. They are for people that like a lighter wearing. They are people in the summer. They are for somebody that's just starting out to wear makeup. Something like that, where our other foundations give better coverage, and a lot of women will want a full foundation, actual foundation. Okay, so you got these right here to start with, though. So you will learn as you go, but it's coming. Okay, then in the box, we have the world famous eye makeup remover. I'm sure everybody has seen this. It's a great product, #1 actually in America. So everybody should know about that, so I won't even explain it. But you show this, you go buy some cotton rounds to throw in this case, and that's how you put on a cotton round to take off the eye makeup. But it's a great product. You will sell lots of this. Okay? There's a little mascara in here. And keep in mind, too, that all these bottles you're getting are all retail sizes. So when you show it, you can actually show the jar and say, this is our oil-free eye makeup remover. This is our mascara. So that they're actually seeing jar size. They're seeing what it looks like. Okay? Back up to mine. None of this good stuff. No. Remember, scientific experiment looking thing. So, you got your mascara. Also, in this cute little bag, you will have the mascara wands. And that's how you dip them in the mascara. And that's how you demonstrate our mascara. Now, will you eventually add all of our mascaras in here? Yes. If you want to be more serious with this, you will possibly throw in our new Intensity, the one that makes you look like you have false eyelashes. You may throw in our Lash Love mascara. That is for people, like people have shorter lashes or just want a more definite look. But we do have different kinds of mascaras. Not every woman likes the same mascara, but this is the most common one that anybody could wear. So that's why you have this one in this case. But are you going to add to this case if you want to be more serious? Yes, you are. You will be adding like a foundation primer. You will be adding possibly a couple of mineral powders. I suggest like adding a mineral powder Ivory 2 and a Beige 1. And that will cover the majority usually. If you are seeing more bronze women, of course you can adjust that to the bronze foundations. So whatever you think you need, pick a couple mineral powders and put them in this case with a couple brushes, because mineral powder is a big seller too. And the more you add in this case and the more you show, the more you're going to sell. So don't be scared that every order you place, pull some things out in here. Pull some things and pull them in, put them in, put them in, put them in. Every single order as you go. Eventually concealers, eventually a blonde eyebrow pencil, eventually under eye corrector, firming eye cream, microdermabrasion, a lot of charcoal mask. Okay, those are all big heavy hitter items that you can put in the starter kit to go out and just keep showing our products. Usually too, whatever you like, you're going to sell too. So just kind of think, what are your favorites? And that's what should be going in this case too, extra. Now, if you do your first order and you do any of the inventories, hopefully you're aware by now that you get a lot of free product from the company based on if you do an inventory size order at the beginning. So they're called bundles. And just know that if I'm your director, I would be able to help you with that. So don't waste any time worrying about that, because that would be my job. And the more inventory you get, the more free bundles you get. Those free bundles are designed to be able to throw in this case, to be able to pull all those matte coverage foundations I talked about, to throw in here the microdermabrasion and the firming eye that you would have gotten for free from the company. So just be aware of that if you haven't made your decision on that, because that's real important right now. For the things you can get, the company will give you free to put in this case. Okay? So that's your other little bag. So that's your little bag of extras. This is what you can keep putting extra things into. Okay, got this cute bag here. It now shows you the look cards. Now, these are starter Glamour colors. They are based on eye colors. They are great starts. They're great for you if you're starting and you have no idea, or you've never done anything like this, and you've never wore Glamour ever in your life, or you're not really big on makeup when you join Mary Kay. This will show you that it's not hard to do Mary Kay, because the whole look, the eye, the cheek, and the lip is all in one card with directions. And it's all based on eye color, and you could literally give them their eye color one, or you could just lay them out on the table and tell them to pick one. Now, as you get better at this, and if you do it more serious, of course, you will add more samples to this case. You will have more lip colors. You will have every color of lip color. You will have more eye colors. You will have all cheek colors, because you'll have to pull a couple cheek colors to put in here eventually. And then you'll have more stuff to show and give people more choices. But at first, this is a good place to start because it's not scary. And it gives you clear direction. And of course, you got the little sponge tips to go right along with it. So there is your little Glamour going in there. We got that. Okay, also in the bottom of this box is the profile card. Now, the profile card is designed to make this business very easily. If you had no idea what you're doing, this is the first step in any skincare class. They fill it out. If you had no idea what you're doing, you flip it up and it would tell you what kind of skincare to give them, and it answers all your questions on one of our other products that you could use. But it's actually a carbon. This is the part they write on. It tells you the cheat notes. It's kind of like Cliff Notes. Gives you the answers right there. So you have profile cards. That is the the card that you use to keep all your customers on track, because you have all their information. And then on the back, at every facial, you're going to be keeping track of what you put on their face. And over here, you can even be keeping track of what they bought from you. So those cards are very important. So you must have them at every class. You slide those in there. These are the new sales tickets. Of course, however you want to fill them out is fine. Name, address, phone number, whatever makes sense. You have the credit card information right here, so if people want to use their debit or credit or anything, you're just going to put their numbers there. And at first, your first facial, if you have no idea what you're doing with that, just take the number and run, and we'll go home and help you with going on Mary Kay In Touch and getting your ProPay account established online under the Mary Kay In Touch site. But just know that you're finding the retail prices, you're putting them on here, and you are adding your local county tax down there. And you're charging the customer the tax, and then they pay you that. They can pay you cash, they can pay you check, or of course, use their debit or credit card number. But these are your slips that you're going to use the minute you sell anything, okay? Even if you just take this case and let's say you're like, oh my gosh, I just don't even do a facial, okay? You could take these books. You get a whole packet of books, okay? You could take these books to work. You could take these books to your next family baby shower. You could take these books to anywhere and just start showing these and maybe collect some orders. You could send this book with your mother, your brother, your sister somewhere to their job and maybe accidentally get some orders. So this case can be designed to do whatever you want with it. So I would dare you to just go out and do something with it. But so you got books in there. And then let's say you have all these extra boxes. Okay, I'm just going to leave them in there for you. These boxes can be used, let's say when you'll hear a thing called a travel roll-up bag. Okay, it is a great bag. It is shown in the inventory book that you have, the Ready, Set, Sell book. You get one free if you do an order. And then these can be used to puff up your box, the bag, so it looks like you have product in it. So sometimes you're going to use these things for a display or in your Mary Kay office or an open house. You have these boxes to use. Okay, this box too is a box. If you had nothing else and you didn't have a great burgundy tote bag like you saw me have when I started, you could actually carry a little bit of your inventory in here to your next appointment if you really wanted to. So you can have that. So there is your Mary Kay Starter Kit. I hope you're excited about getting this new starter kit. And like I said, at this point in time, I'm not even sure, even what your interest level is, but you never know what can happen out of this little box. There's also one thing too, I missed laying here. There is a DVD. Watch it, but yet don't let it worry you because, the person that's doing it has acted it out. She's practiced it for a long time before they filmed her. So do not let this scare you into that you have to act just like that person there, okay? But you do have a DVD, but there's some good information on there. There is also a flip chart, okay? Now, this is the company flip chart. It's got company pages. I give people in my area a chance to either use this one, if you like this one. It is more having you read verbatim what they want you to say. It's a little different than the one I currently have my area using. I have a flip chart. If you want to use mine, you can watch the other clip on my YouTube here that talks about my flip chart. So I am very open to you using whatever flip chart works for you. I am also a person that says there is no two ways to do this business. So I'm going to give you permission to take this great starter kit that you got with all this goodies in it and challenge yourself to maybe go do your first face or your first party and then go to training and then take some people to meeting and just see what might come out of this box. The last flyer in this is the steps in our company. I love this flyer because it does show everything from just a person starting out brand new, which is everybody starts out brand new. There's not a single person that doesn't get this case, that doesn't have mixed feelings, that is unsure. I mean, I would say rarely anybody opens this and says, oh, I think I'm going to be perfect. No, you got to just take one step forward. It is a new job. It's a new experience for you. So, but this does show that you start here. The next step up is red jacket. You can move up to the management in Mary Kay, which is sales director, and on up to a executive director or even a national sales director in a company. So there are a lot of positions available, from part-time piddling to taking care of your family to being a sales director or to a national sales director in a company. So welcome aboard, and I hope that helped you open your case.